Hello and welcome to Joplin Eagles basketball presented by Jet HD. My name's Tony Miller.
I'm Alex.
And we are here at Kaminsky Gymnasium for Lady Eagles basketball. We've got the Lady Eagles going off against the Lady Bulldogs tonight.
Yes. Should be an interesting game for sure. They certainly have they've had two very different seasons so far.
Definitely.
To say the least. The Bulldogs are 18-3. And the Eagles are 3-11.
I believe it was 18-1.
18-1, yes.
3-11.
18-1, yes. My bad.
And incredibly good seasons for the Bulldogs.
Yes.
And the Joplin Eagles going through some growing pains. Last time we got to see them, they played Hillcrest, I believe.
Yes.
And that was a pretty good game. Very aggressive.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Shows a lot of potential for what they can be.
Yes.
Haven't seen much of the Lady Bulldogs personally, but
I've heard through those in basketball that they have been a powerhouse this year. So
I mean, to be 18-1 in the COC, well, I mean not just the COC, but to play in that kind of conference, you've got to be pretty good.
Yeah, and I know they've had a lot of success at even the larger tournaments too. So
we're definitely excited as we are getting close to tip-off here, as we're about a minute 20 out. So, yeah, who are we looking for to watch on the Joplin side of the ball tonight?
Well, I personally, the big players on the team so far in the season have been Maria Loom, Isabella Eust, and honestly, I would say that Serafina Auberry has been having pretty good performances. So, of course.
Yeah, and just to kind of remind you guys, they've had to, this whole squad's kind of had to step up a little bit after a season-ending injury for Bryn Driver, their first game of the season.
Yeah.
And so, yeah,
they've had to readjust, and with a new head coach this year, it's already been a lot of changes thrown at them this season. So they're introducing
starting
the
for the
teams.
Bulldogs. We have got Chloe Burr and Desi Williams, along with Hallie Shorter. And Destiny Berge. And Kylie Scott. Those are your starters for the Bulldogs, as they are coached by Brad Shorter and assisted by Corey Kebs, Nate Lauren, Hunter Knox, and Karen Lee. And now for your Joplin Eagles starting lineup.
And now let's meet the starters for the Joplin varsity Lady Eagles. Starting at guard, 5'4", senior number 2.
We've got 5'4", number 2. She's a senior this year. It's Isabella Eust, one of those key players you said we need to watch out for.
Yes. She's been playing, I believe, for 4 years, so a very strong player.
Along with number 15, Jillian McDaniel.
At guard, 5'10", freshman, number 25, Alyssa Owens.
And Alyssa Owens, freshman, being able to make it to the varsity squad. And Riley Kelly, number 10.
And at forward, 5'9", senior, number 14, Sarah.
And Serafina Auberry.
Head coach of the Lady Eagles is Brad Cox.
Obviously, the Lady Eagles, coached by Brad Cox, his first year,
Yes.
along with Tyler Barron, Aaron Ketcher, and Ashley Ullman. I actually had Mrs. Ullman in class.
Oh, really?
She was a pleasant teacher.
I'm sure. I know that Coach Cox has been really popular with the players this year, and I think he's had, so far, a really good impact on the team. So,
what was the term he coined for the bench?
Benergy.
Benergy.
Yes.
And they're graded on that, correct?
Yeah, very emphasized this year.
Sorry. I'm moving that out of the way to see.
Bill Ganaway, Ryan Rimmington, and Kevin Turtle.
And here we go, starting. The ball will go to Carl Junction, number 1 with the ball. That's Desi Williams. So to number 23, passes to 15. There, Williams inside. For 3, no good.
Owens with the ball, retrieved by Williams.
Solid fundamental shot there. That was made by Kylie Scott. Used with the ball, Serafina Auberry.
Out to Owens.
No good on that one. Rebounded by the Bulldogs.
That is
Riley Kelly
yes.
with the ball. Owens. Barely gets it over there to Eust. There, Owens again. Just trying to get rid of that ball. Gets it to McDaniels. And loose ball recovered by the Bulldogs.
Ooh, that startled me.
Stolen ball by the Eagles. No whistle.
Joplin
Eust.
looking to get some points up on the board.
And that's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs there, giving Joplin the ball.
Kelly.
No good. Keeps it alive, but for nothing. Ball will go to the Bulldogs. Williams to pass it in.
To Shorter.
Shorter, no good on that three-point attempt. Ball still in bounds.
Over to Eust.
Ball going
Daniels throwing it in for Joplin.
to Joplin.
To McDaniels. All the way across to, oh,
What a steal.
stolen.
And able to capitalize on the fast break there.
That was Deshae Berge.
And
Destiny
Joplin not
Berge,
wasting
apologies.
any time getting back into this thing. For three, she's got it, Isabella Eust.
Pointing the basket by Isabella Youth.
And that keeps things a little tighter.
Yes.
For a three of her own.
No good.
Eust.
Eust guarded by Chloe Burke of the Bulldogs. Over to Owens. Eust looking to pass. Over to Kelly. Foul called on Joplin, I believe.
Owens and McDaniel checking out as Maria Loom and Bailey Ledford check in.
Stolen by number 23, Destiny Berge. No good.
I will say it does look like Joplin has made some changes to their original starting lineup from their previous game. Adding McDaniels and I believe Kelly in as starters.
Yeah, I know that Kelly had a lot of playing time last game. I don't recall if she was a starter or not. but I think the Joplin team has just been trying a lot of different things to see what sticks this year.
And it was stolen by Loom, but recovered again by the Bulldogs. And Joplin will draw a foul on there. For three,
no good.
And part of one of the reasons this Bulldogs team seems to have been so successful is they are very aggressive on defense.
Absolutely.
They are not letting up on anything. Use with the rebound, no good. Fight for the ball. Bulldogs get it. And
that is Williams.
Makes the lead to 3 points. Loom with the ball and overshoots it. That's going to be out of bounds. And you can hear Coach not getting onto them or anything, but encouraging them.
Yes.
Which is definitely a good thing you want to see in their head coach. A good balance between tough love and grace.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are going to be a hard team to beat, so I'm sure Cox has a couple of strategies.
And that's going to be jump ball. Give it to the Bulldogs.
Williams with the ball with a three-point attempt. No good. Yost, as you said, guarded the whole way down.
Go out of bounds, but possession will be to Joplin as Kelly goes to pass it in. Kelly to Yost. Yost out there to Ledford, to Loom. Yost again. Working on the inside into the paint. She's got it. Separated by 1 point. Looking to change that is the Bulldogs. Libby Lund checking in for Yost.
Munn with the ball. Ledford bringing it down. Ooh, made contact with number 23, Destiny Berge.
And a bunch checking in for the Bulldogs. Ooh, blocked by number 15, Shorter. Gets possession back to the Bulldogs on a fast break. Not able to capitalize on that opportunity. For three.
No good. Munn with the ball. Over to Ledford. Over to Loom.
No good on the deep two. Traveling violation against the Eagles.
A lot of substitutions already made in this first quarter.
Yeah, and compared to last game, really low scoring.
Yeah.
Both teams have been great on both sides of the ball.
It's already been a very active game.
Yes. If this keeps up, it's definitely going to be a fight to the end.
Yes. A bit overthrown out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
Recovered by the greatest quarterback, or
Yes.
greatest principal in the world.
The greatest principal in the universe,
The
I think you mean.
universe. That would be
Dr.
Dr.
Gilbreth. Munn with the ball. Over to Ledford.
Munn again. To Ledford. Ledford, field goal range, no good. Recovered by Desi Williams. Gets it to number 2, Burke. For 3, shorter, no good.
Ledford with the ball. Over to Loom.
For 3, that's Munn. No
No good.
good on the 3-point attempt. And they're going to draw a foul, sending her to the line. That's Serafina Auberry at the line for the first time tonight.
Now the Bulldogs, number 24, Anna Birch, her first foul, third team's foul.
No good on her first attempt.
Junction's number 23, Destiny Burke, and number 10, Kyler Scott. Serafina Auberry is at the line for Joplin.
Second attempt, not going to fall.
.24 with the ball.
And that's going to go to the Eagles. Recovered by Ledford, out of bounds on the Eagles. Good on that attempt there as time is clicking.
Munn looking to pass it in, but the Bulldogs are making it so.
And that will take us
difficult.
to the end of the first
Yes.
quarter. Your
I know you
score?
hate this term, but that was some fast-paced basketball.
I do not like that term very much, but that was very fast-paced basketball. I will agree with you on that one. Solid defensive showing by the Bulldogs. They have not let up at all.
No.
And despite it not being a huge lead, I think that is a part of the reason why they have the lead. Offensively, I think the Eagles, because of that defense, are struggling to create enough separation to get shots off.
Yeah.
Which has caused this low-scoring game.
You could see right there at the end, the Eagles were starting to kind of readjust their defense to kind of try and account for that. But whenever you have someone guarding you like that the whole game, it's going to wear a player down.
Yeah, you could already see
So-
when they made the substitution for Hughes, she was a little gassed, needed
Yeah.
a breather. And I think that is going to be the key to winning this game for the Bulldogs is to keep Joplin worn out.
Yeah.
We've seen it before. And
It's just going to be a game of stamina, truly, because they're offensively, they seem fairly, I don't want to say even, but
something that I've seen with the Eagles is that once they can start clicking and they start figuring things out, they become a unit of a team to play against.
yes.
We saw that in the Hillcrest game. A little bit of a struggle at first, but as soon as things got in rhythm, they became very good. And not starting good for the Eagles as that ball was stolen. But go ahead and give the ball to the Eagles.
Now the Bulldogs, number 1, Desi Williams, her first foul, fourth team foul.
Owens
Recovered
kind of
by the
chucked that into no
Bulldogs.
man's land there.
With a three-point attempt, no good.
That would have been pretty impressive if that went in.
Yes. Williams with the ball. Out of
Good
bounds by the
defense there.
Bulldogs.
But that will send her to the line, drawing a foul on that one.
22, Ashley Phillips. Her first foul, second team foul.
And that is Ashley Phillips' first foul.
Berge gets her first attempt in. And what I would say is a bit of a swish.
A bit of a swish. A slimmer of a...
Second one bounces off the rim and falls in.
Kelly with the ball. And I might note that I think we misspoke because I see Riley Kelly was, in fact, a starter for the whole season thus far.
Apologize.
She's only a sophomore, so.
Just very impressive.
Yeah.
30 seconds timeout called by Joplin.
Joplin goes ahead and calls a timeout. You can kind of see him down there fanning Riley Kelly.
Yes.
I will admit, it is a bit warm in here.
It is a bit warm in here. I mean, it's frigid outside, but whenever you're playing basketball especially with such a physical game as this one is, they're just another factor that could wear out the Eagles. Kelly into Eust.
Again with that heavy defense, just trying to push Hughes out of bounds. Able to pivot. And that jump ball is going to go to the Bulldogs. Though I will note, correction. Nope, is going to go to the Bulldogs. Though I will say it looked like the Eagles had more possession on that ball. Oh, Joplin with a steal.
Oh.
And that's another thing that I think has been eating at Joplin tonight. They're when they're getting the ball down the court, especially when they're trying to lob it down the court, I'm not sure if there's just some mess up in communication or something, but it's just not working out for them right now.
Yeah.
And a part of the reason they're having to do that is because they are very
Bulldogs are
strongly
a
covered.
vigilant team, so any opportunity that they can steal that ball, you can count that they're going to do so.
Bulldogs getting possession of the ball. Wide open three, no good. Hughes making her way down the court, outpacing, outrunning them all. Good pass in,
And
got
it's
it.
good.
Basket by Ashley Phillips.
Ashley Phillips with a basket from Hughes assist.
Carl Junction looking for a response.
Gets it with that three
Three-pointer.
from Chloe Burke.
3 points.
It's 22, Phillips with the ball. Stolen.
By Scott Williams.
And Scott to finish it off from the assist from Burke. Phillips taking it to the paint. No good. That will send them to the line.
Number 15, Allie Shorter, her first foul, 5th team foul.
And that is Phillips at the line.
Ashley Phillips at the line.
Swish.
Yeah, swish. And it looks like a platoon swap for the Eagles.
And for Joplin, number 14, Serafina Albury.
That will be Auberry and McDaniels in for the Eagles.
Isabella Cruz.
Phillips good on
Second
both
is
attempts
good.
there.
Number 12, Maria Lou.
Maria Loom will check in for Phillips.
Burke bringing it down for the Bulldogs. Ooh. Thank you, Doug Hunt. Great camera work and directing, Jet HD crew.
In for the Bulldogs, number 23, Destiny Burke.
Berge checking in for the Bulldogs. She's checking in for Chloe Burke.
That will be Izzy Eust with the ball over to out of bounds.
Maria Loom with the foul. Brings Scott to the line. No good on her first attempt. Scott gets her next one down.
Cruz with the ball. Stolen by the Bulldogs.
Going to draw a foul. Believe that foul was on Loom. Berge, her first attempt. No good. Bounces out of the rim.
Second attempt is good. McDaniel's throwing it in for Joplin. Used heavily guarded by the Bulldogs.
On a fast break opportunity, no good as it'll bounce off the backboard. Used with the ball, double teamed. Back to Used. Loom. Field goal, not going to fall. For three, she's got it. And this lead is getting a little away from them. It's an 11-point lead right now.
Timeout called by Joplin.
Joplin calls that timeout.
Looking to regroup since that, like you mentioned, the lead grew a bit in the past couple of minutes.
What would you say Joplin needs to correct to get back into this game? Maybe not back into it, but to minimize the lead or take the lead.
Well, I mean, they're going to have to find a way around that Bulldog defense, which is going to be a feat because they do not let up for 1 second. So I'm not going to propose a way to get around it, but I will note that it seems though that they're losing a lot of their possessions just trying to get down the court. They're not having many opportunities to really try and get shots up, but what do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. Getting around that defense is going to be key. There's a lot of double teaming going on, which means there's at least one person open, right?
Yes.
Got to find that open man and just get it to them and work their way down the court. Thank you, Coach Alex.
Yeah, when they can outpace the Bulldogs, it seems that their offense is fairly consistent. It's just,
I would say they need to find a way to use Joplin or Carl's aggressiveness against them. because they are playing pretty aggressive right now. Instead of letting that wear on them, they need to try to reverse that and see if they can get the Bulldogs to wear out.
Yes.
As that three-point attempt's not going to make it, and the Eagles recover. Ledford inside, gets it to McDaniels.
Back out to Ledford.
Ledford 4-3, no good off the backboard.
So what we just saw there, it's just about finding those holes for the Eagles offense.
And one, send her to the line. That's number 10, Kylie Scott. Correction, that'll be Destiny Berge.
And that brings Berge to the line. First one was definitely a swish. First and only. To use technical terminology. Ledford with the ball.
Ledford
And
finally
it's
able to get a shot in. Brings it to 11-23. Little crowd participation here.
Yeah. She did not take his advice. He yelled, shoot that. Maybe coach should put him in.
Stolen
Oh.
twice. That ball going to go to the Bulldogs.
In for the Bulldogs, number 33, Jaden Allen.
And that is Burke throwing it in for the Bulldogs. McDaniels with the ball. Over to Kelly. Trying to make their way around this defense. Jump ball.
Jump ball possession to Joplin.
And the Eagles going to get a hold of that one.
Ledford with the ball. Double teamed. Out to Owens. To Kelly. Ledford with a three-point attempt, and it's good.
3-20
Bailey Ledford, number 42.
Ledford with that three gets him a little bit closer, within single digits. Good recovery. Chloe Burke with that shot, 25-14. 1 minute left to go.
Owens with the ball over to Kelly. Oh, out of bounds. Right into someone's laptop.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate ball placement there.
Hope the school's got good insurance on that.
Yes.
It's going to go out of bounds. Possession to the Eagles. 44 seconds left here to rally. Hughes checking in for McDaniels. Pass to Hughes. Double teamed. And stolen by the Bulldogs. Get their own rebound. Rebounded again.
And it's good. In by number 15, Hallie
Clock still going. 26 seconds left here to go. Stolen by the Bulldogs again.
Correction, number 15, Allie Shorter.
4-3. No good. On that shot by Berge.
Rebounded.
And rebounded
And
by
good.
Scott. Gets it in. 11 seconds left here to go. Munn with the ball. Munn to Used. And they're going to get a stop on a foul.
Lady Bulldogs, number 15, Allie Shorter, her second foul. Sixth foul.
6 seconds left here to go.
Oh,
Intercepted. All right, and that will take us into halftime, 29-14, the Lady Eagles trailing. We're going to take a break, drink some water, and get ready for this second half, which is sure to be good. So we'll see you then. Don't move a muscle. Welcome back to Joplin Eagles basketball, presented by Jet HD. I'm still Tony Miller.
And I'm Alex. And it seems like every time it comes on, I'm adjusting my headset.
You just got to be in that mindset.
I know.
Be ready.
I think it's my little tradition now.
We're back with a 15-point deficit, 14-29, as the Eagles come back and try to turn things around here. The Bulldogs will be starting with the ball, and let's just see how this thing goes.
That is Berge with the ball. 3-point attempt, no good. Trying to find a rebound there. That is good by Kylie Scott. All the way over to Serafina Auberry. McDaniels with the ball over to Owens. And that is number 10 at the line, Kylie Scott for the Lady Bulldogs. And that was Jillian McDaniel's second foul of the evening. First attempt was no good. Her second one was a swish. Kelly with the ball into Used, over to Owens. Stolen by the Bulldogs. Berge all the way over to number 10. Kelly over to Used.
No good on that one. Form looked good, though. Looks like she was
Berge
expecting to get
down.
a foul called, and she didn't get it. She wasn't too happy about that.
Can't get them all, I guess. Another 2 points for the Bulldogs. Owens over to Serafina Auberry. To McDaniels. And it's good. Wow, that little spinny move by Kylie Scott. There's probably a word for it. I don't know it.
I mean, you and your technical terms.
Yeah, yeah. I just, you know, I say what I see. Couple of substitutions being made here. The Bulldogs are throwing it in. Berge with the ball, no good. Used, bringing it down for the Eagles. Heavily guarded by the Bulldogs. Over to Kelly. To Owens. Back to Kelly with a secluded Ledford over there.
No good
No
for
good.
three. She gets her
Used
own
with the
rebound,
rebound,
though.
and it's good.
the Jet HD question of the night. Where are we watching from? We're looking for the viewer that is the furthest away from Kaminsky Gymnasium. And that foul will send number 23 to the line. That is Destiny Berge.
First attempt is good. And it's good. Kelly to Eust.
Stolen
by Berge. And it's good. Putting the score at 40-18. Bulldogs leading the way. Ooh, stolen by the Bulldogs. Number 2 going in. No good.
Able to stay in bounds despite the Bulldogs' best effort.
Eust over to Ledford. No good. And that was Destiny Berge. Adding to that separation of the score. Ooh, stolen. Normally around the third quarter, we have this little tradition where we talk about some of the shoes that we liked on the players, but I think there's a pretty big challenge to that this game because Carl Junction all the players have matching.
I think I like, I like Berge's shoes the best.
Yeah. I'm more of a fan of Scott's. Her highlighter yellows are just a little bit brighter. I actually do like the matching shoe concept.
I like the concept. I just wonder, I wonder if the team, just the girls kind of got together and decided that's what they wanted.
I'm not sure. It's an interesting choice because obviously it's not one of their school colors. But I do like it. I mean, it makes their feet more visible, and I'm not sure if that's any tactical advantage or not, if it's just aesthetics. But it is a bit mesmerizing. Ooh.
A lot of contact.
That was Eust and Berge, I believe.
Though I will say Munn, who's on the bench right now, is rocking a pair of pink.
Yes, I do like those. Those have all. I actually mentioned those last game. I really enjoyed them.
I think they are my favorites tonight.
Kelly with the ball. Wait.
Another foul on Joplin, and that is what's killing them right now. We've got 4 team fouls right now.
And these free throw points, they really add up.
Howard gets her first one.
Swish. No good. Munn with the ball. Stolen by the Bulldogs, who used that to their advantage.
And that increases the lead to 27 points. Joplin still got a period and a half to get back into this thing. I guess a period and a quarter.
3-point attempt, and it's good. Beautiful shot by Chloe Burke. Phillips with the ball over to Munn. Loom to Ledford.
Can't get a three of her own on the rebound attempt, no good. Possession back to the Bulldogs. Another three. It's not
No
going to
good.
fall, but the rebound's good.
Munn with the ball. Oh, a bit of a miscommunication there. Out of bounds, so that will be Carl Junction.
The steal.
Ledford.
Blocked.
No good. Ooh, number 10 slammed into that post.
She committed to it, though.
Yes, she did. Kylie Scott.
Looks like everything's all good, though. If I was Munn, I was taking that shot. Just trying to find someone to get the ball to. Tries to get in for Loom. Munn
For the
for
three-point
three.
attempt, no good.
No good.
The Eagles here in this third quarter are showing a very different defense strategy than in the first half. As are the Bulldogs.
Another steal. Burke.
No good. I'm noticing a little bit less of that full court press.
Chloe Burke is at the line.
Swish. My favorite term.
I got to say, I
Trying
think
to
it's
get a
better than
rebound.
Splash.
I think it is better than Splash.
You're a little biased, though. It is your turn.
Only a bit, yes. That
and
was
one sender
Scott.
to the line.
I think Swish more mimics the sound it makes when it hits the net. And Splash is like, what, are we in a pool? You know, it's so confusing. Swish is, no one jumps into a pool and says swish, it's very clearly basketball. Rebounded by Carl Junction. Cox a little bit frustrated with that turn of events.
Two. And they're just going to run out that clock.
Alrighty, and that brings us to Joplin Eagles 18, Bulldogs 57. Do you think that there's anything they could do to close that gap at this point? I'm not sure if a victory is in the cards at this
Crazier
point.
things have happened.
There would have to be an insane shift in momentum, I think, for the Eagles to pull out a win, but they could close up this gap.
Miracle
I
at Kaminsky? I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it. None of their shots are falling, honestly. That's what it feels like to me. there's just like a lid on the basket or something. Things aren't
Yeah.
going their way. I think they are taking some unnecessary shots because they're frustrated at this score, and I would be too. I would say I don't quite know what needs to change for them to get back into this thing. I think there's some miscommunications too. We're seeing that on a lot of passes.
Yeah, they seem to have come back from halftime slightly less tight as they were in the first half, which I think is showing itself.
And
The Eagles have to play with Bulldogs, such a talented team, 100% of their ability the entire game. And I think in this third quarter, there's always a bit of a slump.
used with the ball.
No good.
I was going to
Used
ask
with
you
the
just
ball.
a random question.
Yes.
Something we did in football and I liked it. What is your favorite breakfast item?
My favorite I do not like breakfast.
Whoa.
Actually.
Okay.
Like, honestly, my ideal breakfast would be like just I roll out of bed and there's a chocolate bar ready for me. That would be my ideal breakfast. And maybe like a cup of like ice water. Yeah, like-
Chocolate bar and ice water.
yeah.
It's an interesting combo.
Breakfast of champions. Like, if I were a millionaire, I would have a butler prepare that for me every morning.
What kind of chocolate bar? What brand? What brand are we talking?
I guess Hershey's. I'm not going to mix it up too much. Milk chocolate. Normal chocolate.
Normal chocolate. All right. Solid option, I guess. Heather says bacon.
Bacon.
It's a solid option.
I think of all the meats that could come from a pig, I'm not sure that bacon is my favorite, actually.
Whoa. You're gonna have to go. You're off the stream.
I don't know. Maybe I've just never gotten it. Maybe I've never got bacon. You know, like
You never understood.
I never
it?
really clicked with it. I think we never connected.
You need to understand bacon a little bit more.
Casey's Pizza. That's actually a great opinion.
Casey's breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
It's got everything.
It's a pretty solid choice. You know, early morning, you don't want to cook.
As you're not clicking with bacon, it's unlike how the Bulldogs have been clicking this entire game. The score is 18-61. Like that little transition there.
That was a good transition.
Smooth.
I wonder if the Bulldogs like bacon. Maybe I
think
can
so.
ask after the game.
Maybe that's the secret to their
It
their
could
winning
be
ways.
bacon
Like
and
Popeyes
chocolate
with
milk.
Interesting combo everywhere. 'Cause I haven't
And that
quite
is
figured you out
used
yet,
at the
Alex.
free throw
and
line. Sorry?
I haven't quite figured you out yet, but
No one truly has.
that'll make the score 19-61. And to put it into 20.
Maple bacon. You know, Hertz Donut used to have a maple bacon donut, and I was quite fond of that, actually.
Are you just like a sugar person? You seem like a sugar person.
I am, definitely. Hertz Donut was surprisingly, I enjoyed it more than I think maybe the whole city of Joplin liked it.
Well, I do miss Hertz Donuts. I didn't have a whole lot of them, but no good on that attempt there. For me, I like a good breakfast burrito.
I don't know, can't say I agree there. Oh, you know what? Actually, I retract my bacon statement. If you've ever had candied bacon, that is fantastic.
You are
Basically,
a sugar person.
the great thing about it is that you can't taste the bacon. It's way more emphasis on the candied part of it.
Okay. That score goes up 21-63.
Eagle basket by Melissa Owen.
Mr. Douglas loves V8 juice and hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. That is a fascinating choice.
It's not what I would have seen for Mr. Douglas
No.
at all.
I've never had a hard-boiled egg and thought, yum, you know?
No, I like boiled eggs. Just, I don't know. I like scrambled eggs better for breakfast.
Not in this economy, you don't.
Yeah, I don't like eggs for breakfast right now.
No, we are anti-egg.
Oh, a traveling violation.
And for Joplin, number 4, Living Munn, number 12, Maria Moon, number 22.
Platoon swap. Everybody is off.
Number 30, Isabella Cruz.
And now to say, I don't believe there will be a miracle at Kaminsky. We are playing for pride.
Ooh, ketchup on eggs. No,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
100.
I put ketchup on almost everything that I eat for breakfast.
I
Except for,
like ketchup.
like
Ooh,
the
that was
breaded
a
stuff.
Eagle basket by Maria.
deep two-pointer by Maria Loom. I don't know. I'm just not. I like ketchup most of the time.
Just
Not on
not-
eggs.
But you also don't like breakfast, it seems.
Yeah,
So a lot of
ketchup and milk chocolate, on the other hand. Yum, yum.
mixed together.
Melted. I am just joking. That actually sounds horrible.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know your mom's on the stream. She might put in that you actually
Yeah.
do that. Let us know.
Yeah.
Alex's mom.
Do not betray me.
No good on that attempt.
Three-point
three.
attempt. No good. Jump ball.
Jump ball possession at Carl Junction.
And that will
Carl's
go to
gonna get
Carl.
that on a jump ball. I
Ooh,
believe this was
Lost control of the ball there, giving that to Carl Junction. Number 15 over to 33. No good on that rebound.
You know, a lot of people may disagree and say that this is more unsportsmanlike than it is, but I like a team that just like keeps playing aggressive to the end.
You do?
Yeah, I think
I know that's a very controversial opinion.
I like a team that's like, we're going to give you our best until the end. We're not going to disrespect you by going easy on you.
Yeah, I can
Just
see
say, I
that.
enjoy Carl keeping it aggressive.
In part, a lot of that, I'm sure, is thanks to the coaching,
Yeah. You know, I'm
which
a
I
little
have noticed has been very
tame.
well-mannered and very serious this entire game,
I'm a
which I
little-
can appreciate. You know, a lot of high school coaches, you know, can show a bit of anger, but
I think all
They're-
coaches can show that in all levels of basketball. But I'm a little disappointed because one of my favorite things about basketball is watching the coach get animated on the side.
yeah, it's they seemed very. I mean, they looked very professional with their suits.
And
Not that I am dissing on Coach Cox's quarter zip. I do enjoy that.
The two-tone, it's the best.
It's his signature game look, which I can appreciate, you know.
Well,
Well, that brings us to the end of the Bulldogs versus Eagles girls basketball game, but do not leave because we
Don't
will be
move.
broadcasting the boys game versus Carl Junction at 7:30.
yes.
Correct? Yes. So,
We'll be back in 30 minutes to watch how that one unfold. I'll be back. Unfortunately, Alex will not be
yes,
back.
I will be not back. I will be
Elsewhere.
eating some milk chocolate and ketchup, my favorite dish.
Okay.
Much to everyone else's. I'm going to eat that, and I'm going to make it everyone else's problem, you know?
All right. So you do that, Alex.
Yes.
We will be back after this game. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.